This is the Monstrum Tactical Pro Series scope rings, and this happens to be the medium height ring here. This is a 30mm. This is for 30mm tube scopes, but this is the medium height one. They also make a low height one for those who really want to keep their scopes very low and close to the barrel. But to be honest, I find the medium to be a little more versatile because I don't know about you, but most of the scopes that I have that are high power have fairly large bells, and I really do need the extra clearance depending on the scope. But anyway, let's take a look at what you get inside this box of the Pro Series here. And we have two separate bags for the rings, and that's nice. I'll show you why in a second, but this is interesting. It comes with an Allen wrench, looks like a spare screw, and this is nice. It gives you a Torx bit. So if you have a Torx screw to measure your torque, and obviously if you're going to get the Pro Series, you're a little more serious than your average folks. So if you have a torque wrench or torque screw, this is perfect for that. And the fact that this is obviously a Torx Allen key. So, all right. And why that's important is because Torx screws give you much higher ability to torque your screws in at a higher poundage so that you can be absolutely sure that your scope isn't moving at all. And just look at that. This is really nicely constructed. And I've reviewed some of Monstrum's other scope rings, and what's great is that they're really affordable compared to some. Well, I have some I won't even name the brands, but yeah, so brands that have the name of very expensive scopes. I have those rings, and I have to say these compare very nicely against them. Whereas some of Monstrum's next tier down budget scopes, scope rings, the finish on them is okay, but you can see the difference between these Pro Series and their regular series is in the quality control. I don't see any blemishes at all on these, whereas those other scope rings, you'll often find, I found that there's a little bits of little pits, especially along the edges, and maybe a little unevenness of the application of the black oxide coating on the powder coating on the outside. These ones look pretty much flawless, and also it helps that they keep them in separate padded bags there. But you can see there's a little cutout here from the aluminum billet that is for lightning, but still it is solid, and so that it provides much more rigidity. And this is a nice touch that's missing on Monstrum's more budget line, is that these have recoil lugs, so that no matter, it's not moving at all if you have this attached to a Picatinny rail. And it's nice as they include the poundage that they're recommended for putting on your screws. So it has it printed on there, and it's got, for these ones, it has 2 Torx screws per side of the ring, so a total of 4 on each of these rings. So that is a nice touch, and I do appreciate the fact that their logo is tastefully subtle on these, and not big and honking that you'll find with budget scopes. But overall, these look really nice. And I have to say, from personal testing of these with my lap set, there's these don't require really any lapping, I've found. So unless you're like super ultra anal, these will be fine for 99% of us out there. So there you go. If you're interested in picking these up, I think that would be a good call. Anyway, thanks for watching this. If you found this review to be helpful, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks for watching. Moondog out. Hey, I'd like to know what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment or chat with me on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, MeWe, Instagram, or Locals. And if you want to see all of my videos, go to moondogindustries.com.